Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Friday, November the 8th, 2024. Let's take a look at see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out to give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas that were there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game. You're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome with great comments and tips, which are greatly appreciated. Okay, as you can see, we have a double score weekend, which is pretty awesome. Usually they start on Thursdays, which was, of course, yesterday, and it usually spills over into the Monday as well. So that's pretty awesome. Now's a great time to take advantage to gain some traction on the Season 18 Season Pass, so just an FYI. If you take a look at the top right-hand corner of the screen, you will notice they have a 50% boost going on right now. And of course, I get a natural 25% boost for being a Fallout First member, and I claim that right off the current Season 18 Season Pass. And I have another 25% on top of that because I used a score booster drink yesterday. As you can see also in the top right hand corner, I have about 5 hours left of that score booster drink, so we're going to be able to get this extra boost for this episode, so that's pretty awesome. Pretty happy about that. Now, if you are looking to get score booster drinks yourself and gain some traction to help yourself during this great time for double score weekend, you can always buy them in the Atomic Shop if you so wish. They're usually down here in the utility section. Sometimes they do go on sale, sometimes not, but they do come like little packages like this. I believe you can get them off the Season 18 Season Pass, but you got to use tickets to purchase them, so just an FYI there. And also this weekend, we do have the Treasure Hunter Mole Miners in around town. So one thing about the Treasure Hunter Mole Miners, I did make a video last year. I find them they can be a little bit more scarce than the spooky and festive scorch, so just an FYI, but the thing with the Treasure Hunter Mole Miners is they're not very particular in what enemy they hang around with. Okay, so you can find them amongst all types of enemies, robots, humans, creatures, what have you, and you just gotta listen for the little radio sound that they make. I know they're kind of big and bulky looking, but they do have legs on them as soon as you start shooting at them. So it's good to kind of shoot at them as hard as you can get them. And they are usually legendary, so you can pick up your legendary item. They have 3 different types of mole miner pails. They have a lower quality, medium quality, and a higher quality. And we actually did get a higher quality just yesterday. We were in Grafton, if you guys can remember, it's this ornate mole miner pail. You can see the high value mole miner pail. All right. Now you can craft your own mole miner pails also if you so wish. It can be a little expensive using caps and using, going to the train stations, of course. Now, I did make a video on that last year as well, and you can definitely check that out, just in case you're, want to try it out. But I don't recommend doing it too much because, again, the pails are quite expensive, even if you use hard bargain and great mentats to help out with bargaining chips, but just an FYI there, all right? All right, let's take a look here and see what we got Perk on here today. Let's take a look at this one here. Use photo mode in your own camp 1. So everyone should be able to do this for sure. So again, photo mode, everyone can do this. You don't have to use the Pro Snap Deluxe camera. All right, so let's go right in our camp. And I suggest to go right in your camp. Don't do it from afar. We're going to go right in here. Of course, just go to your map screen. See the bottom of the screen, you see photo mode, whatever button that is for you, that's what you select. And you can go ahead, take your photo. There you go. It's photo mode in your own camp. 1 for 1. Done. Just like that. Okay, what's next? Sell a shotgun to an NPC vendor 1. Okay, so there's a couple ways you can do this. You can go ahead and you can craft your very own shotgun at a weapons workbench. Low level. Of course, it's going to cost you valuable resources. Let's take a look at that real quick. Weapons workbench, Jim. Of course, shotguns will be under machined guns. Okay, so different types of shotguns here in the game. Barrel. pump action, and those are the ones you'll see mostly off of enemies, and sometimes you will come across the combat shotguns in the higher level areas. Now we can find shotguns for free just laying around the area. Of course, one of the best spots for that is right here at the Somerville's Dam, at the upper section. On either side, they have like that suspension bridge. On either side, there should be a either a pump action or a side-by-side right up there. So definitely a good way to get a free shotgun. Of course, there's also a free shotgun right up in Helvetia. Yeah, right in the White Church. If you go upstairs almost to the steeple, you'll see a free shotgun up there as well. All right, so let's go to Helvetia. We haven't been here for a little while, and we'll get ourselves a free shotgun. Now, in around the forest area, the Scorched, will usually have melee weapons on them. But even in an area like this, some of the Scorched will have shotguns on them. So just killing some Scorched will give you some shotguns. And mole miners are a good source of shotguns as well. And these mole miners down here in Welsh, great spot to get all kinds of shotguns. If you guys see me do those videos, sell weapons for caps, basically. So we're going to head this way. Once we get in Helvetia, we're going to head right to the White Church. Now you can go through town if you so wish and take care of all the Scorched, whatever you want to do. We're just going to take the back entrance here. I'm going to go right inside. There's going to be some Scorched inside, but that's fine. Make sure we're locked and loaded. We are. I thought oh, so you hear the little radio sound, so we know there is a treasure hunter mole miner in around town here. All right. Pick up some ammo as we go. And dog food, nice, nice. Sometimes there'll be a little cap stash in here as well. Of course, all the corpses will have some sort of pre-war money on them if you're looking for pre-war money. So let's head up this way here. Head down here. Jump over these boxes. Should be a shotgun right here. Nice. So back in the day, this is one of the best spots to get yourself a free shotgun. Now, you can't use a shotgun until you're like, I think it's level 10 or level 15 or something like that, but it was pretty good to get. It's one of those things that was never usually here because a lot of people were going for it. This is way before Wastelanders, by the way. It's one of those weapons that everyone came to get here. All right, so now that we got our free shotgun, what we got to do with it? Sell it to an NPC vendor. So basically, any robot vendor at any train station on the map, any robot vendor down here at the White Spring Mall, downstairs to the White Spring. So White Spring North entrance inside will take you right down to the mall. You go to this icon also, but this icon will actually, you have to go through 2 loading screens, but either way works, okay? Of course, we have Flatwoods, we have the White Church with an NPC vendor there. We have good old Duchess up here at the Wayward. And our camps get visited by traveling merchants, so that's always always an option for us as well. Now let's go to just Sutton Station here, just close by. We'll sell it to that NPC vendor there. All right, let's go ahead. Go ahead and trade.
Other customers while they shop.
I don't know why that does that lately. Alright, let's sell our shotgun. There we go. Sell a shotgun to an NPC vendor, 1 for 1, done. And if you want to craft your very own and still do it that way, definitely do it that way as well. And if you happen to have a legendary shotgun, you can exchange it at the legendary exchange, because these legendary exchanges at all the train stations and White Springs, trading posts, etc., etc. This is also considered a NPC vendor, but it has to be legendary. So FYI on that. All right, what's next? Kill a honeybeast 1. So many great spots we can find honeybeasts in around the wasteland. Probably one of the best spots is right about here. Over here to Middle Mountain Pit Stop. Back in the day, it used to be called Middle Mountain Cabins. There used to be 3 of them right in around here. You may come across an older video of mine. Pretty sure I had unlisted those, but just in case you do, they have actually moved, and they moved them right over here, right in between Blackwater Mine and Emmett Mountain Disposal Site. So those 3 are guaranteed right there. You can also find at least 1 to 3 if you travel, right up here, this little flower. I think the closest one will be Freddy Fear's House of Scares, okay? Just to the north and around this spot right here, there'll be a little indentation into the side of a mountain, and there'll be several insects like blot flies, and there are usually 1 to 3 honeybees up there as well, so just an FYI. Alright, so let's actually go down to this section down here. Let's go to Middle Mountain Pit Stop. Take care of one of these guys down here. Alright, so sometimes you spawn in out by the road. So let's go this way here. We're going to head right to the south. Jump over this fence. We're going to see the 3 of them popping up here soon. Sometimes they are kind of hanging off the tree, and some of them are kind of out and about. As you can see, there's one right there, and there's usually another one around right over there. See him? Alright, so let's go for the head here. There we go. Kill a honeybeast 1 for 1. Done. Now you can go ahead and kill the rest of the guys if you so wish. We're just gonna keep the other guys there. They're pretty, you're not bothering anybody over there. Alright, just like that. Pretty good spot as you get, as I mentioned. What's next? Up to Teddy Bear 3. Okay, so I did make a couple videos of where you can find teddy bears. One such video is I bring you guys way up here by the knife's edge. Right up here. It's fairly close to a free fast travel when you discover the crater. But right here, if you head up to the northeast, right, there'll be a little red shack. And when you spawn here at the knife's edge, it's usually about 2 or 3 red scorpions. But once when you get up here to the red shack, that's really in bad shape. There's usually a couple more other type of enemies up there. Sometimes it's anglers, but it can be anything. It's just random encounter. But basically there are about 9 to 11 teddy bears up on like a top part of that building. Now they're really hard to kind of get to. You can jump up and grab them if you so wish, but it can be a little difficult. You gotta time it just right. Or I suggest you use a grenade. Bring a couple grenades with you, like just frag grenades. And what it'll do, just throw it at the back of the wall of that red shed, and it'll fling down those teddy bears, if not all of them, most of them, and just go over and just collect them. Okay, and that is probably one of the best ways to do that one. So just an FYI. Another good spot is over here at Clancy Manor. We can find 4 of them right in the kitchen. Of course, there are going to be some cultists you have to deal with, but that's fine. I would say of all the places, Tyler County Fairgrounds is one of the best spots. You do have to deal with some scorch, but they're fairly easy, and you can find every teddy bear we have in the game at Tyler County Fairgrounds. The only thing is that they're all spread apart. Right, so FYI about that. And we can find 4 of them here at the Dross Toss at Campton Park, right? We can find teddy bears in many great spots around Raceland, but it's usually just like 1 or 2 randomly. The spots I just shown you is the spots that you can find more than just 1 or 2, all right? So let's go to Camden Park here, and we'll go to the Dross Toss, and I like to kind of show off this one here over the other ones because you don't have to get in combat with anyone, just because of their location. We'll lock and load here anyway, so all you do is just go this way here. And all you gotta do is just sneak. Oh, there's a 100 mole miner right over there. All you do is just take a little right here, and we can see we are still hidden. We have the Dross Toss right here. Now, if you can jump over that building, that's probably a little bit better. As you can see, there's all kinds of teddy bears here. Right, just like that. And this is why they kind of show off this one here, because they're so easy to grab, right? It's up to you what you want to do. Let's go ahead. We're going to take care of this guy here. I got on me? And what you can even do is the video that I made last week for, let's say it's a Dusty. So it's a Dusty Mole Miner Pail. That is the lowest quality level of Mole Miner Pail, so FYI. But what you can do is the Spooky Scorched video that I made 2 weeks ago. That's how we just got done Spooky Scorched. You can even utilize that video and those locations to find these treasure hunter mole miners, because these guys will be, as I said, they're not picky, okay? And you can utilize those videos that I made with the timestamps to try to find these guys, all right? Of course, they're only here till Sunday or Monday, right? So that's pretty awesome. All right, what's next here? Destroy Robot 10. So many great spots we can find robots. Now, this one here is quite open-ended. There's not real one particular spot or type of robot that it's asking for, so any robot will do. Up here in Clarksburg, we have the upper lower section. Now, the lower section will be full of ghouls, but the upper section will have all kinds of different robots up there. It's a pretty good spot, to be honest. Come across the odd robot here in Grafton as well. Right here at Arctos Pharma, pretty good spot. Nice low-level spot. Probably one of the first robots you ever meet is right down here at the Valtech Agricultural Research Center, Fertile Soil. Probably one of the first events you do, and there's all kinds of robots there as well. And as far as robots go, these guys are probably the easiest. Right down here in Beckley, and even the Beckley Mine Exhibit. 4 robo right down here at the Hawksbill Weather Station. Of course, we have good old Sugar Grove, Robco Research Center. Okay. Now, turrets. Turrets are also what's considered robots as well. And of course, a good spot for turrets is Bloody Frank's, Berkeley Springs, and a lot of turrets down here in Harper's Ferry as well. So, come across a turret, they are also considered robots. And if you come across those vertibirds, you know, like big 3 vertibirds that are following the little government aid drop, the little clawed one there, that usually flies a little faster, those are also considered robots as well. So we've proven that out many times. All right, so let's go ahead here. Oh, and don't forget the Charleston train yard. All kinds of liberators there. It's pretty close to 10, so let's actually go to Charleston train yard. We've been here for a little while. And see what we can find. If it's not 10, it's pretty close, I would say. And they're just liberators too, so they're fairly easy. One thing that's good about robots, especially if you're lower level, they do give you all kinds of great stuff. Oh, you saw me. Even these little guys are a pretty good source of steel. Let's head upstairs. Really needed that propaganda flyer. Oh, that's funny. These guys can move pretty quick when they want to, for sure. They become like a little transformer, and they turn like a little helicopter. Kind of funny. so there's 9. Now there is usually one more, but he's usually outside. So let's pop this up and we'll head outside this door here. We're gonna head down this way. Right down there. Oh, you forgot to use your jetpack, Jim. There's our boy over there. Here we go. So 10 little liberators right here. Pretty awesome. Nice. Right, what's next here? All right, let's head to our camp here real quick. I don't know what's shooting at us there. Must be something shooting at the crafted monster down that little wasteland there, but it's okay. All right, let's take a look here. Scrap trying to produce springs 5. So springs are junk items that we can use the bulk and scrap method at our tinker's workbench. Anywhere, any tinker's workbench is fine. You just go craft. You go bulk. You down here to bulk springs. Of course, to bulk 1 spring, you need 10 loose springs and 2 plastic from your stash or scrap box. You go ahead and bulk 1 spring, then you scrap it. It's hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete this daily challenge. It's more so for the folks that are kind of short on time, but anyone can do it this way. I have been showing you some great spots to find junk items within recent months. So one of the best spots for springs is right over here at Camp McClintock in the form of battered clipboards. So let's pop over here today. Hopefully they're here. Of course, all kinds of battered clipboards at Sugar Grove as well. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, if you make it way all the way to the end, of course, you just got to remember at the end, it's a 50% chance you'll get an Assaultron, like one of those ones that go invisible, the hard ones, or a Lieutenant Colonel Gutsy. Hopefully you get the Lieutenant Colonel Gutsy, but either way, at the very end, we have all kinds of packets of cigarettes, and we have that shelf full of battered clipboards as well. It's a little bit more of a neutral area. We don't need a weapon out, Jim. Just going to go right to the main building. Usually fairly dark in here, so all kinds of battered clipboards here. Go ahead and grab one. You see 1 battered clipboard gives us 1 spring. Okay, pretty cool, eh? And as you can see, they're just kind of here on the floor. And we have a whole little container full of them here. All kinds of them here on the floor here as well. That should be enough, Jim. And of course, right on the desk here, there's another container full of them. So there's all kinds of battered clipboards. This is probably one of the best spots. Nice little passive area as well. Especially if you're lower level. Let's go ahead and scrap. Just like that. Scrap trying to produce springs. Done. Easy peasy. Alright, what's next here? Be a daily quest 1. Alright, so if you take a look at the description, you'll come across a link to a video called Daily Quest for Newbies. It's about an hour, 10 minutes long. You don't have to be a newbie to watch that video. It's just there for people who have a hard time to find the daily quest to pop up and how to toggle them active, and showing you how easy they can be, right? So you can definitely utilize that video to your advantage if you so wish. Now, it's not every daily quest in the game, but we do quite a few of them. There's usually a couple I like to always kind of show off to people just because of how easy they are, and there's not much combat. One such spot is down here at the giant teapot, speak to Sweetwater. One is up here, of course. It's one of the ones that I usually talk to the curator up here at Cricket's Fort. And one over here, the Pumpkin House, it's Speak with Jack, Pumpkin House. And those 3 are extremely easy to do at any level, okay? And I know my low-level character, you know, he located these areas very early on in the game, just doing the missions and quests. Okay, so just an FYI, you will eventually get there if you're low level, all right? Now let's pop up here to Cricket's Fort. We're going to do this one here, talk to the curator, so we can toggle this one active, just like this, all right? And we're going to spawn up here. Now, if you've done these quests before, okay, and if they're not popping in for you, all you have to do is you just have to fast travel to that region. So now this one here is in the Toxic Valley. If you fast travel anywhere in the Toxic Valley, like even over here in Grafton, it'll start spawning in the mayor of Grafton, and he'll have this one available for you. Okay, just an FYI. All right. Let's go ahead. We're going to talk to the curator here. Now, we don't have to talk to him too long. We just interact with him like that. Now we're going to go grab the remains. Head right up here. It's usually a little red roach with his bumps up there. Grab these remains right here. Like that. See it's updating itself, the top right hand corner of the screen. We're going to put it in the open grave. It's the same one, same spot every single time. Lippy Battlefield Cemeteries. Pop down here. This is how easy it is. You can make it as hard or as easy as you want. And the three that I just showed you are the ones I usually show off for the videos, just to show people how easy they are, right? There's going to be a couple mongrels here on the outside. If you go inside that building, there's going to be maybe about 3 or 4 more, but we don't have to do that. So we're going to put the remains right in this open grave right here. There's usually a shovel around here somewheres. I don't see it around here today. Now, if you're looking for a shovel and it's not over in this area, there's usually one leaning up on this marker here. So just go ahead and take it. Then you have to go to your weapons section. You have to equip, right? And then what you do is you fill this grave, and all you do is you just hit the whatever button that is, and there it goes. The daily quest, 1 for 1 done. That's how easy that is. What I always recommend, you just leave the shovel there. Now I know I'm on a private server, but I always get in the habit of just dropping the shovel for the next person that does this really easy quest, right? Because I'm sure not everyone walks around with a shovel on them. All right, I think we're done. Are we done? We are, just like that. Sweet. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to head back to our camp and go over the weapon of the day. Of course, the same weapon I've been using the last couple of days. All right, so before we do that, we're actually going to open the mole miner pails, which I forgot to do yesterday. Of course, the mole miner pails will be under aid. Okay. Now let's grab the dusty version. Of course, this is the lowest quality version. Now I recommend something similar to the spooky trees. Apparently, I have 5 spooky tree bags on me still from last time. It's kind of odd. Thought I opened them all, but I guess I didn't. What I recommend is that if you're low on ammo for a weapon, right? Go ahead, you go to your stash box. It's not just good enough to have that weapon on you that you're low on ammo, but you have to have it equipped, okay? And that means when you go to the weapons section, you have to have it equipped so that way there when you pull out your weapon, it's the weapon that's in your hand, all right? And then you can open up these treasure pails, or even the, as I mentioned, these spooky treat bags, so you can get some better chance to get weapon or ammo that way, all right? Let's go back under aid here. Go to the dusty one. You see we get in the top left-hand corner of the screen. As you can see, it's nothing real special. Look at that, 45 rounds, 33 of them. Beautiful. All right, so let's open up this ornate pail. So this is the one that we got yesterday, and I forgot to open it up. He is the highest quality, so let's go ahead. I believe you can get script for it as well. Bullion. I don't know if we got any plans, but that's fine. Now let's head down to the ammo section. So 45. So now I have 925. So we have 64, 45 rounds added that one. So as you can see, you get a lot more under the old ornate mole miner pails than the dusty one. Pretty cool, eh? Let's pop down here to the new section. I don't believe we got any plans at all. No. I know a lot of the plans I have already, unless they have new ones, but yeah, rock and roll. All right, weapon of the day. I get up these stairs here. Not that, this here. 2-shot hunting, night vision lever action rifle, +1 projectiles, +100% recoil, +25% damage, minus 150% fire accuracy, plus 50% chance to hit target bats, plus 100% faster movement speed while aiming night vision. The mods that I have is the hardened receiver, true long barrel, true stock, long night vision scope, suppressor, hunting, weaver, action, paint on it. For 79 times 2 damage. It's probably one of my most powerful weapons per shot that I have. This cat. I don't know what he's up to. He's being sneaky today. Perk cards I have here. First it being rifle. I have rifleman, tank killer, expert rifleman, master rifleman, all maxed right out, alright? First I have suppressor, covert operative, adrenaline. So these are the main ones, right? Nothing real crazy. Those are your perk cards again. These guys are all maxed out now. I bought some perk coins there with some way past 150 there now. So I bought some perk coins and was able to finish up the last perk card that I have. It's pretty cool, pretty happy about that. That's what a lot of people do. As much when you get these maxed out, I'm going to head right to the old buying of the old atoms, you know what I mean? Just because we can. Alright. There you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share me if the chance. It really helps me out. I want to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Mr.Prince, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, G33K. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.